Hi, this is David Keenan with Value Charts, and this is the free video for Monday, November 16th, 2015. So there was some good trading in Amazon today in our trading room, and the one thing that we noticed was coming off of yesterday's pullback in the majority of the markets, Amazon was pulling back from an all-time high. So looking at Amazon, we were looking for bearish pullback with the market. However, we were always mindful that Amazon could actually move higher because it still is in a generalized uptrend. What we noticed right here after the open, there was some bouncing along the levels of right around 636, and then when the market itself started to rebound, Amazon did not move. It did not move higher with the market. It stayed weak. And you could see the momentum profile was weaker. So once we broke through this swing low right around 636, we were generally bearish on Amazon the rest of the morning. Now, the nice thing is with a couple of our indicators, specifically MQ pivot trend, you see this pivot point was bullish. This pivot point was neutral. This pivot point was bearish, bearish, and bearish. Once we got through the break, we noticed we had 3 bearish pivots in a row. So it looked like we were going lower, and MQ momentum was going lower. So trading this, if we had a number of puts in Amazon upon the breakout, we followed it down, consolidate, a little bounce here, consolidation point, and a bullish point. Very interesting. So what we did, this connects with a trend line, and upon a break right here, we were able to we could re-enter. That's an entry signal on the bearish side. So you continue to move lower. We get one retest of that line here, and then we fall back to these lows. Again, bearish positions, neutral, bearish. Now, we don't just abandon our Fibonacci levels, because what we're looking for is some potential overextension to the downside and then a potential rebound. So from the high to this swing low, and we took that swing low based on the timing of the day, timing of the morning, the fact that we had a triple bottom here, that we had momentum shifting higher, and we had the indexes going higher. We actually get a bounce right back to the 38.2% retracement. Slight pullback, that creates that right shoulder pullback on an inverse head and shoulders, and then we start to move higher. Now, we did have some difficulty right in here. The markets were basically very flat from about 10:45 all the way till about 12 noon. But once we broke this high at 38.2, moved higher, or you had a bullish pivot here, pivot, 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 pivot. You can see how MQ pivot trend not only identifies these pivot points, but we also understand the nature of those pivots being bullish. Okay, and then here we go. Here's the break, especially this high and this high. These are on the 50% retracements. So if we even took the bullish trade as a 50% retracement from this point down here, right around 10:43, by the time we reach 12:12, 30 minutes later, we get a 50% retracement. And that's no small retracement. That is from this low to this high. That is a $10 or a $600 to $700 per contract move in Amazon. But not only did we do that, we can stay in this trade because these are all bullish pivots. Here's the breakout higher. Here's momentum pointing higher. MQ, VBT, histogram bars are going higher. And not only do we shoot higher, we actually go up to the 76.4% retracement. Pullback, retesting 618, and here we are about 1:20 in the afternoon. We are now above the 76.4% retracement, above the swing high, and the trend is continuing. It could continue into the afternoon. However, keep in mind it's a double top. It is diverging on the histogram bars and on the indicator line. So we might be in store for a pullback. Pullback to where? Well, pullback probably back to 630. That is another from this low to this high. That is a 50% retracement. Again, as long as the stock moves, we have the opportunity to make money every day, provided we use Fibonacci levels, we use, in this case, MQ pivot trend, we use MQ trend dots, we use MQ momentum, and we watch the VBT squeeze indicator. A lot of different tools used together to complement each other's strengths and negate the weaknesses gives us a lot of great opportunities to trade. So I hope you can join me in the trading room sometimes. And then again, look out for the MQ Pivot Trend Indicator webinars coming your way, presented by either me or Thomas Wood, because this is a tremendously powerful way to trade, to identify the trends, to identify entry points, and to help identify interactions with Fibonacci levels, as well as the MQ momentum indicator. All right, thank you.